Hello, welcome to Nixies Notebooks. I am your host, and today we are going to do part 2 of my Amazon Journal notebook video thing. So, if you didn't see part 1, basically I took an Amazon envelope. It has two brown pieces of paper, thick brown pieces of paper, and inside is some styrofoam. It's used just to kind of cushion, packages that are being delivered by Amazon. I kind of got the idea that it might make a good cover for a journal, so that's what we're doing. I had sewed 2 pieces of fabric onto it. I wanted to put a book plate on the front of it because it looked very plain, but then I was like, I don't want to do paper because I was afraid paper would rip because the cover has a lot of give, and if I sewed it on, it might rip. If I glued it on, it might not stay. So it was kind of one or the other. So, sorry, I've got sinus problems from allergies, so bear with me. So I found this fabric. My friend and I got this at Tuesday mornings, and I found this fabric, and I thought it might look good. Kind of changed the whole way that the journal went, but I still like it. I thought it really matched very well with the cover. So, as you can see here, I'm folding the fabric so that way I can make less cuts in the fabric and hopefully get straighter lines because I am not, cutting for a long distance. I can't cut straight lines to save my life. I don't know why, so. Basically, I'm just kind of figuring out. This is more me just kind of playing with it a little bit just to kind of figure out what I want to do, how I want to do it. I kind of had a little bit of an idea in my head. So, yeah, this fabric was great. It was really pretty. We got, I don't think those are fat quarters, but we got like those like palette type or square type pieces, and then we also got some strips as well, so it was really pretty fabric. And I decide here that I am going to make a pen holder. I needed a bigger piece actually. So I did use the crimping shears on all of the cuts just to keep it from unraveling unnecessarily. Usually when you use crimping shears, it kind of keeps it from unraveling, keeps the fabric from unraveling fast. I don't know why. I don't know what the magic is with the little criss cuts, but apparently it's magical. I actually keep all those little small pieces of fabric that I do cut off. I do use them. I use them when I make tags. I use them when I make collages, that sort of thing. I do incorporate fabric into the rest of my stuff, so. So I did record this with my microphone, I thought I recorded it with my microphone because yeah, I didn't turn on my microphone yet again. So that's why it looks like I'm trying to explain stuff, because I think I'm actually recording with my voice, but I'm not. Basically what I'm trying to tell you here is I'm going to sew around all of the edges, and then that way that should bring out some of the pieces a little bit better, and it really does at the end. Well, you'll see when it does. It just brings out, because everything is kind of edged and everything looks kind of defined. So I'm doing here, the reason why I kept having to wipe off the book was when you cut with those pinking shears, it sometimes leaves a little bits of fabric, so I had little bits of fabric all over the place. I didn't want to get them glued in underneath or anything. But I use a little bit of fabric tack. It's great. You gotta be careful. This was a thinner material, so I was very careful. In most places I use it not to push down too hard, because if you do, you get the glue that comes behind it. I just wanted enough to kind of put them in place and kind of keep them there. So as you can see, I'm you know, gluing the two edges of the pen holder there, and then I'm just gonna glue that right there. I actually used the wrong carrots on that side, but that's okay. We find a use for it, and you'll see why. Actually, if you'll notice that the ribbons are already sewed into the side, the ribbon is to tie the journal, and that will be very important later, as you will see. There I am realizing that I used the wrong carrots. So I went and sewed it, and that's what happened on the inside. As you can see, I sewed the strip right on there. So what I did was, I know I'm pointing really fast right now. What I did was I re-sewed another ribbon on the edge there. You can kind of see it. Or another piece to tie it with. It was a little bit shorter. I only had so much of that other fabric, unfortunately. And then I decided I was going to fix the inside. After this, you'll be able to see the outside, but I was so upset. I was like, I couldn't believe I did that. I was really kind of, I was like, I gotta remember to watch this as I started sewing, and then I don't know what happened there. I thought that'd be big enough for maybe another pen or something. It wasn't. So this side I just glued down because I didn't want to have to sew on the other side again, because I didn't want the other side to have the weird stitches from where this was. So I really did make sure I glued this one down pretty well. And actually, you know what? The inside turned out looking just fine. So again, the minute that's why the video kind of stopped and kind of abruptly started again, because I was so upset I had to stop recording that I had actually sewed the strip of cloth to use to tie it. I sewed it down. So there we go. See? There's a little pen holder, and there you go. Yeah, little bits of paper or fabric everywhere. I think I started talking about how I'm gonna sew in the binding and stuff. It's not a really thrilling conversation, I don't think. Again, I didn't turn on my microphone. That is like the pain of my existence. So there you go. That's what the front looks like. I think it came out really good. The envelope still has some of that sound quality to it. It still sounds like a paper bag almost, so yeah. Yeah, I'm just tying the ends up here, sorry. I was like, what am I doing? I'm just making sure I put these videos in order. I did. Because these are separate, I had to separate some of them, so. So after this, I'm probably going to be showing you other videos of just some of the papers and envelopes and other things that I do put into the journal itself, and then the last video will be showing me stitching up the journal. So thank you for watching. Have a great night. Bye.